The First Vatican Council was a surprise to people. It met in Rome from 8th of December 1869 to July 1870, just 7 months, because there had not been a council in 300 years since the Council of Trent. The whole situation in Europe changed dramatically in the 19th century with the French Revolution and the Industrial Revolution and so forth. So there was this grassroots movement really asking for a council that would address these new issues. Very early, papal infallibility came to be the dominant issue, and that was because the actually lay people were writing important and very influential books about the need for a strong central authority in the church to really be a model for strong central monarchy, really, in the civil order. Pope Pius IX, who had the longest reign in the history of the papacy, dominated the council. When the council met, he said, "I'm here to kind of more or less observe." But he began to intervene and then became determined to see the doctrine of papal infallibility passed, and in almost extreme terms. During the council, and before the council actually, this issue of have there not been cases when popes have erred, when they've made mistakes and promulgated heresy, really. And the classic case was Pope Honorius. So the bishops at the council, who were skilled in history, kept proposing these problems from that was just one of them, from history. But the majority really were more or less discounted this historical issue by saying, look, we know from Scripture that Christ conferred these powers upon the Pope, and so if there seem to be historical problems, they don't really count because we have a higher authority. The minority kept saying that as the document stands, it looks like it makes the Pope absolute in every area of life. So in the course of the debate, some of the wording of the document was changed. For instance, was not that the Pope was infallible, but that he exercised the infallible teaching authority. So his authority was infallible. And at the last minute, they added the phrase, when he speaks ex cathedra, that is to say, when he speaks officially and deliberately on a particular issue, and it has to be an issue of faith and morals, not a political issue. So as it turned out, the document does, to some extent, satisfy the concerns of the minority, because it does say, yes, this is not, a carte blanche, he can do whatever he wants. No, it has decided limits.